7 things smart people don't say in public. Words are free, but they have power. Words can make or mar a person's personality. They can build and destroy. Think of words as tools not only for communication, but also as a yardstick to measure people's intelligence. Your words are your worth. They determine your status in life. You might not know this, but your feelings, success, and failure are tied to your spoken words. You can use words to motivate, encourage, help, and empathize with people. At the same time, your words can hurt and destroy others and yourself. Successful CEOs, inventors, and world leaders with high emotional and social intelligence understand that words can have a lasting impression on people, so they guard their tongue or fingers as the case may be. If you are smart, you will not publicly use certain phrases at work or even among family and friends. Rather than saying certain things, it is better to remain quiet. Smart people never say, 1. I can't. Everyone loves Oprah Winfrey. But before Oprah became a household name, she survived poverty and abuse. Oprah was physically abused by her grandmother and later sexually abused by her cousin, a family friend, and an uncle. She got pregnant at the tender age of 14 and gave birth to a boy who died within the week. However, life gave the iconic woman a second chance after the loss of her son, and she seized the opportunity to turn her life around. She didn't say no, I just can't. Life will sometimes throw you a curveball. How you handle it? Smart people know how to seize the day. They don't say no to any challenge that may come their way. They work around issues and stay on track regardless. Saying you can't do whatever is asked of you is pessimistic. When often you think and say you can't, you will miss several opportunities. Smart people have a can-do spirit which propels them to work hard and eventually succeed. If you are smart, your thoughts, attitudes, and words will show that you are open-minded and willing to explore. 2. Isn't Fair. The founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, started in his parents' garage with his friend Steve Wozniak in 1975. The two founders worked tirelessly on Apple I before eventually moving on to introduce Apple II in 1977, which became extremely profitable. However, the company started witnessing sales decline in 1980 and Jobs decided to make Macintosh, the first personal computer with a graphical user interface controlled by a mouse. However, the idea flopped as the computer was too costly for people to buy. As the company is witnessing this turmoil, Jobs and the board of directors were at loggerheads. Eventually, Jobs was sacked from the company he founded in 1983. Unemployed Jobs did not cry around telling people how life isn't fair. Instead, he started working in other small companies doing what he loved. Bill Gates once said, "Life isn't fair, get used to it." Of course, life is not fair, but winning about it does not only make you look immature, but tells a lot about your intelligence. Smart people don't nag about how unfairly they are treated. Rather than complaining about everything that is wrong with life, do something about it. Get up and get moving. If you keep looking for fairness, you won't get anything out of life. Instead, use what you have to make something of yourself. We believe you are learning to be a better person through our channel. Help us be a better channel also by liking this video. 3. This is how it's always been done. If there is one thing Elon Musk is known for, it is his unconventional ways. Elon has challenged the status quo in many ways, and this includes his recent attempt at a Twitter takeover. His vision to help humans live on Mars was considered impossible by many people, but Musk believed that his company, SpaceX, can achieve the feat. SpaceX has successfully launched a rocket to Mars. Elon Musk does not believe in the traditional way of doing things. For instance, cars have always been using gas, but Tesla's Musk has been at the forefront of electric cars with success. Be original. You don't necessarily need to do what others are doing to succeed. Smart people have foresight. They understand and accept that change is the only constant thing in life. They set the pace, build trend, and find new ways of doing things. Forward-thinking people always say, "Let's try this for a change," rather than "That's how it's always done." The latter is stagnant and retrogressive, while the former is progressive. The way to know if someone is smart is by the way they react to new ideas. If everyone does things the way it has always been done, there won't be inventions. 4. It's not my fault. The man credited for the invention of the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee, had a vision. In 1989, he wanted to create a platform where you can share information and express yourself for free. However, despite all the great things people have achieved on the internet, it has become an avenue for fake news and a place where personal information is sold to the highest bidder. Lee, saddened by how his invention is used, did not say, "It's not my fault the web is the way it is." Instead, he rose to the challenge and accepted that the internet needs fixing. Smart people recognize that playing the blame game does not solve anything. If they are in a team and the team has made a mistake, a smart person will not publicly say, "Hold the team leader responsible," or "I'm not at fault." They are accountable for their actions and sometimes for the actions of the people in their team. They take responsibility and hold up to their mistake. Even if they are not at fault, they don't waste their time pointing fingers. Instead, they say, "We are in this together." They look for a way forward. 5. No one else is doing it. Walt Disney is famous for revolutionizing the animation industry. But did he become successful because he did what everyone else was doing? The cartoonist did not become successful by doggedly following the path set by others. Walt Disney was fired from his job for not being creative. He started a company, Laugh-O-Gram Studios, where he and his partner produced Alice the Wonderland, which went bankrupt, but he later went on to produce a multi-million naira animation. To produce his animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1934, he mortgaged his house and was dubbed crazy even by the people closest to him. Smart people set a path for everyone to follow. If everyone follows one direction, there won't be development or even diversity. If you only follow the path set by others, how will you set yours? Smart people understand this. Doing something because other people are doing it is not the way an intelligent person lives. They understand life is a risk. No one is willing to put in that extra hour. Do it. If they call you crazy, you are probably doing something right. So just because everyone is following a trend does not mean you should join. A smart person does not excuse their behavior by saying everyone else is doing it. 6. I give up. Thomas Edison is credited for inventing the light bulb, phonograph, and the motion camera. He was awarded over 1,000 patents and was known to be both a great scientist and an astounding businessman. However, Edison was also famous for being the person with the most failed attempts in history. At an early age, he was expelled from school for being retarded, so his mother taught him in childhood. Despite his deafness, Edison went on to do great things. Later in his life, the laboratory where he worked caught fire, but rather than giving up, Edison believed that it is an avenue for him to start all over again. He tried 1,000 times to invent the light bulb before he later became successful. As a result, the saying, "I have not failed 10,000 times, I have successfully found 10,000 ways that will not work," became widely known. Smart people do not give up. Rather than abandon ship when the going becomes tough, they buckle up. A smart person will not abandon their dreams because it seems impossible to achieve. They believe failure is a temporary setback, so they keep pushing through. An intelligent person will not easily give up their vision, no matter how daunting or impossible it might seem. 7. I'm smart. The brilliant theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking was once asked about his IQ. For context, intelligence quotient, or IQ, is one of the ways to measure smartness, but it is not the only way. Hawking understood this and responded, "I have no idea. People who boast about their IQ are losers." With his contribution to the understanding of the universe, Hawking has made a remarkable mark in history. He has written several books, like A Brief History of Time and the Universe in a Nutshell, to simplify science for a layperson. Yet he did not feel the need to reiterate the fact that he has a high IQ or that he is smart. A smart person does not boast about how smart they are. If you are smart, other people will recognize your intelligence sooner or later. Intelligent people are humble about the knowledge they have. They do not go about announcing that they are brilliant. Apart from the fact that bragging that you are smart will not make people like you, it also shows that you have not achieved anything worthy. If you are smart, you can't hide it, so why tell people? Final words. It has been proven several times that smartness is a combination of several attributes. What you say and the way you say it is also a part of the yardstick for measuring smartness. Smart people are conscious of not only their actions but also what comes out of their mouths. Ultimately, guarding your utterances both in public and private spaces is the highest level of emotional intelligence. If you can control your tongue, you're one of the smartest people alive. Thank you for sparing these few minutes learning from our channel. We hope we've made you better. To learn more, skim through our recommended video.